There is a character in whom can be found an incomprehensible tenure of strength, a character with the destructive potential to defeat most real-world militaries alone, a character representing what it means to be unstoppable. A character with the potential to create such life-shattering cataclysms at any waking moment. And behind this wall of terror, a nuanced and heartfelt writing.
Turn it up, Jado.
The Accelerator is haunted by the evils of his past. His horrible misdeeds trail after him. Though he sought to do well, he wished to ascend so as to never be challenged again and have to hurt anyone. He still performed among the most heinous acts the consciousness can carry. And so his outwardly chill demeanor, his introverted minding of his own business with an aloofness from everyone else is far from just cool anti-hero stereotype. It breaks at times. It breaks when the veil is pushed, surprisingly fast, because it is just a veil. Because it does break, it is safe to infer that though his heart was pure, the world never gave it the chance to beat in its own color, and so it bled a blend. And is it a striking blend? His character design lacks subtlety in the theming of his character anime, after all. But that's not to say, in this case, it is inherently bad. The Accelerator is cool, an achromatic color scheme, piercing red eyes, pure white hair, and the complexion of snow in a dream. He is torn by the evils of his hands, and he regrets it. White, yet his power necessitates the darkness it breeds. Black, for if you are Accelerator, there is no peace. So yeah, this is a character from the certain Magical Index franchise who debuts in one of the earlier arcs, portrayed as the antagonist. His crimes against what he believes and what I believed to be but clones at first begin to weigh down as the things essentially become sentient life forms. One of the primary appeals at his introduction is the sheer potential of his power, vector manipulation, and the redemption that follows after he learns to value the clones as more than just machines. Accelerator's potential for incredible action scenes is incalculable, just as a concept. Vector manipulation, dear viewer. I'm imagining high-speed chases off the sides of buildings in the midst of a hurricane or flying objects. Accelerator utilizing his speed to change to various points in some underground lab, or simultaneously manipulating with the room's walls, ceilings, and furniture to fight his opponents and disorient them. Remember those clips of destructive nature we saw at the beginning? Accelerator, hands in pockets, destroying entire squads by causing an earthquake to break a city down, or multiple tornadoes tear apart buildings as he stands there, bored. And in the character department, imagine the potential to write intricately about this broken character who now needs to care for Last Order, the clone whose sisters he killed in the thousands. Not only protecting her, but battling his own guilt for his actions. A psychological nightmare, a story about his mental state as it deteriorates or grows through what ordeals he goes through. And behold, this scene from a certain scientific accelerator's opening, which captures this sentiment beautifully. Place him in a group, call it a group, showcase interesting dynamics between Academy City's most powerful ranked Esper and the individuals this loner would choose to associate with, reveal more about the character. And the character design, constantly evolving, continuously creative, from primarily black to black and white, to almost entirely white to wings. Observe this fan art. They capture the essence of what appeals about him so much. His design reflects his depth, and it is not a depth easily understood or appreciated. While in the main series, the character could work without much development or growth to this psychological exploration of his pain. In a show dedicated plainly to himself, there was a need for more. And all that characterization potential boils down to cliché psycho boy. Accelerator is a duality to his cocky and overbearing attitude, his guilt and hurt over his deeds. The focus on a show about him must prime on this. You can't make Accelerator work in any other way, as his internal struggles are psychological. If you try to write him without changing his state at the end of the show and retaining the same state he was in at the beginning, he is dull. Accelerator has to be cool, but cool only. What about the tragedy, the guilt, the remorse? Such was what drew me to him in the main series as more than just a sharp-tongued, cocky OP anime boy who we have seen in every anime fighting show. And there is a sadness to this. Such unique potential is a rare sight in the majority of this kind of show. But this is only a potential that can be found in anime.
それとも読川や吉川が利用されるか全く関係ねえ村や町が丸ごと使い潰されるかもういいもうそんなには耐え